Alright, so today we're only gonna be talking about the Nissan Xterra and how um, the SuperTech tire sealant inflator uh, is kind of better than the actual brand, and I explain a little bit why. So during the Thanksgiving weekend, about a few months ago, about a month ago or so, I noticed that the front passenger side tire was getting flat all the time. Every 4 hours, it was like completely getting flat, and I was trying to figure out why. So because it was raining as well, and it was really cold, and the streets were flooded where I was going to. So that kind of made me feel like, all right, it's probably the weather. But I was pretty much putting air to the tire every day. I will put air like let's say an example. Today I'll put air, and then tomorrow will be low again. So I'll be like, there's something in the tire that is making the tire go flat, and it's no longer the weather. So when I went to visit my mom during the Thanksgiving weekend, I found there was this nail stuck to my tire. Obviously, there was a nail, and I had to go to Walmart and I bought the tire sealant inflator. This is the big can. I went to this older Walmart where I live at, and they had a big can. So I was all right. This probably work for my two tires and one of them too. Because my rear tires are really old. They're pretty much about, oh no, I could say 30% tire tread now. So I'm using them until they're pretty much already done. One of them is already done, so I gotta get that new tire, which they're already on their way. I just waiting for them. The two tires in the front, they're pretty much semi-new. One of them is like maybe 80% thread, and the other one is maybe like 90% thread. So they're still good. The back ones are really bad. So I bought this tire inflator sealant, and at Walmart they're $5, but they actually have a smaller can, which I compare better usage than the big can. For some reason, the big can has a little bit more water than the smaller can. The smaller can has this pink, dark pink foam, which is the sealant, and the inflator is kind of like a water substance that is in the can mixed with the inflator, with the sealant, I mean. So I used the sealant to seal the tire in the front, and so far it's been over a month, and I have not lose no air, I have not lose tire pressure, I have lost nothing. Like the tire's still pretty much the same since I put the tire inflator about a month ago. Yeah, about a month ago. So still good. I mean, it's doing its work. I mean, the instruction says that once you put this, you're supposed to, after you do this, you're supposed to take it to a tire shop within the weeks when you put it. So that means you need to get your tire repaired. But if you already know it already works, the product doesn't have it working. All you gotta do is, once in a while, check on the tire pressure, make sure it's under the PSIs, and if it's doing the PSIs, you don't have to worry about it. Because my tire, the front tire, the passenger side tire, is literally the nails on top of the thread mark, where it's really, really, really thick. So, and the nail doesn't look one of those big nails. It's probably one of those small, medium nails that I just barely punctured through the rubber and went through the steel cover, so I'm guessing it's not a bad nail. So I have decided not to do it yet, unless it gives me a problem, then I'll do it. But so far so good. So I bought this can about a week ago, and one of my driver's side rear tires, there's nothing wrong with it. It's losing a lot of tire pressure. So I put a sealant about I'm gonna say put the tire sealant on Saturday. So far so good. It hasn't lost tire pressure, which is good. But like I said before, my tires, the rear tires are really, really in bad shape. I think both of them are 40% tread. So it's like a really, really bad situation. So that kind of gives me an idea that the older the tire get, you start leaking air no matter what. So I use the tire sealant only for that. to prevent air leakage and losing tire pressure. So hopefully, I know my back passenger driver's side tire has sealant before, so I put some more in it today. So I finished the can today, and I was able to do the passenger side rear tire as well. So that works as well. So that's just to prevent air leakage until I get my new tires from the back, and so I can mount them on. So another thing is uh about a few months ago I did a video about, you know, uh pretty much putting your I forgot the part number, because this Nissan Xterras between 2000 and 2004, you have a code that goes right here, and it's your I forgot the name, but it's the part, you know. So I did a relocation. The knock sensor, there you are. Knock sensor relocation. Check that video out, please, and you'll see how improved my car and how it helped me pass the smog and emission test. So pretty much relocated my knock sensor, and it's been over a few months, maybe 3 months, about 2 months, like I said, and my check engine light still has not gone on. So results are there. It just got to put a little bit of time and a little bit of work, and just do it right, and then make sure you connect the right wires and all that stuff. So that was just an update about the knock sensor relocation and how the Nissan has been performing better than before, and how I got, you know, my emission test and all that stuff to go through. And so far it hasn't been a problem, and yeah, everything has been working well. But today, this Nissan is gonna get a car wash about in a few minutes. Once I get to temperature, because it's been cold lately in California, under 40 degrees. California has been freezing up for the past 3 weeks. So better get my oil warmed up a little bit just to prevent any engine damage or parts damage. But yeah, it's pretty good. Nissan, it has miles, you know, 161,000, almost 162,000 for a 2004. It's not really that bad. That means the engine is barely breaking in. But like I said before in the other video, like this engine, this Nissan Xterra had a female owner, so it had a bad service maintenance through the time she owned the car. So lately I've been putting a lot of work in this Nissan Xterra for my part, and I have improved a lot of power and a lot of things on this Nissan. Especially in the suspension, that needs to be replaced. The whole entire suspension, everything from the front to the back. So that's gonna be our next video coming up soon, and that should be it for right now. Second video will shoot up in about 15 or 20 minutes. I'll shoot up a video about washing and waxing the car, getting it to its original size. And I still haven't fixed my driver's side rear bumper cover, which is being delayed because Christmas and New Year's Eve. So everything with UPS, FedEx, whatever you call it, eBay, is delayed. So there's a lot of things that are going to be delayed so far. But I'm hoping by next week I should start getting all my stuff through, because I'm getting the new cover. This whole cover has cracks. It's broken right here. I'm missing certain things. I actually ordered this part new. I ordered certain things that I needed new. I needed this new because it wouldn't even close no more. This part right here, the cover, the one that holds together some things, is broken as well. So the seat belts as well, they're gonna be replaced. They're pretty much outdated already, from 2004 to 2020. It's already a lot of years. So my airbags are still good. I actually checked this Nissan Xterra because it had a recall for the airbag system. So they impact them, and they pressure testing. They pressure how do I say it? They test pressure it too. So yeah, this bag still saved my life. So I'm still good.